Hello, everybody, and welcome to Ripples, a new visual novel that I'm going to do. Yeah, let's start it. There's something about people that just rub me the wrong way. I think it started in grade school. Our teachers blew up a balloon, wrote self-esteem on the side, and taped it to the wall. She explained to us that we were all like the balloon. If we didn't have any self-esteem, we would only be limp and small and limp, huh? And small and sad. Oh, is that an innuendo? Everyone else seemed really inspired, but it didn't click very well with me. Watching that balloon on the wall deflate a little bit each day until it withered away, I felt that self-esteem didn't do much other than make people falsely large for a little while. Make people falsely large for a little while? Falsely large? But no one else seemed to notice. Everyone kept going along their short little lives, puffed up with their self-esteem getting smaller and smaller each day. What I hate the most are those idealistic people who think they can change the world. Behind all those grand ideas of a better life, I think they're just desperate to be remembered. Desperate to keep their withered balloon filled so that they can feel important. But things never change, no matter how hard you fight it. It hardly makes a difference. My God, I'm terrible at reading. One person's life is a drop in a bucket. I guess. A lot of people think I'm a real pessimist because I think this way, but it doesn't really bother me at all. It's easier to live life if I don't have to worry about changing the world. That way, I can just concentrate on what I want, like my photography. Seems kind of selfish, right? Just a little bit. The pictures I take will last a lot longer than I ever will. Not like that matters. So, isn't that you're trying to be remembered? Isn't that kind of like what you were just saying? This guy's a little bit of a hypocrite, a little bit. Little bit. All I've ever photographed is nature. Things that will be the same until the end of time. That's debatable. I hate photographing people. I hate people who leap into my view and prance around and wave their arms, desperate to be captured on film so they'll be remembered. Guess. There's no way I'll ever capture such worthless things on film. What? Capturing people don't live nearly as long as like a tree, so I think it'd be better to film people, or not film, like, whatever. When people die, they're gone, and that's fine with me. Oh, that's a horrible way to think about life. The city I live in isn't very large, but there are so many places hidden away that I always find something new whenever I explore. Today at this place, a small park tucked away between a row of trees and an old school building. There doesn't seem to be much here worth photographing, but at least there aren't any people either. I am a camera at the nearby bush to check the lighting. It's late afternoon, but the sun is still high enough for me to get some decent shots. What's that sound? Oh, sorry if you could hear me moving my glasses. I was scratching my cheek. Something behind the bush is moving. I creep forward. Hello? Holding my camera in front of me as if I actually provide a decent shield. That wouldn't be good. Cameras tend to be expensive. Should something leap out at me? Considering how much this camera costs, yeah, like that's what I just said. I'd probably be better off if I just took the hit. Who's this? It's a girl. Look at her hair. It's like it fades from pink to orange. That's so cool. What is she doing here? Is she crying? I don't think so. There's kitty cats. I take an uncertain step back. If some girl is using this place as a secret kayak spot, I want no part of it. But the sound of her crying sounds more like cats. Huh? Oh, hello. The girl looks at me calmly, and I realize that she's patting a small kitten on the head. Two more kittens are rolling around with each other on the ground beside her. They must be the sort of crying I heard. The source of crying I heard. Um, hey. Sorry to bother you. I was just gonna go. You're not a bother. Stay. The kitten that she's patting yawns lazily and paws at her hand. Oh, here you go. She pulls out a cookie, and holds it above the... What? The kitten's mouth? It reaches up and bats at the cookie with its paw before clamping the cookie firmly between its tiny teeth. Wouldn't that be bad for the cats? I know chocolate is bad for dogs. Whatever. Well, what are you feeding them? Cookies I baked myself this morning. Sure seems like a waste to give them to a bunch of cats. No, it's worth it. They're just gonna die anyway, you know. What? That is a terrible thing to say to a girl. Especially a pretty one. Strays rarely live long on the streets. Oh god, what a frickin'... So? So why bother feeding them? They're hungry. Do I need any more reason than that? I guess not, but why cookies? Because they're the only ones who'll eat it. What? I'm sorry, I have to go home soon. She gives the kitten in her arms a fond pat on the head before leaving. She didn't even say goodbye to me. I'm not sure whether or not I should be offended, but I guess that doesn't really matter. The kittens swarm around my feet. I kneel down to take a few pictures of them. But it's already getting too dark to get any decent shots. At least, not from this camera. I guess I won't be taking many pictures today after all. I don't know why I came back here. I keep telling myself it's just for photography, since I didn't get any good shots yesterday, but I'm pretty sure I'm just lying to myself. Oh, look, it's the girl. Ah, you came back. I just wanted to take a couple pictures. I'll get out of the way then. I snap a few half-hearted shots, but I keep glancing at her and all the kittens swarming around her. Well, what are you feeding them today? I guess you could call them donuts. Did you make those too? Sure did, this morning before school. I had to get up early to make them. Why? Well, the dough needs time to rise properly, you see. That's not what I meant. Oh, then what? Why work so hard just to make food for a bunch of cats? I told you it's because they eat it. I've always loved bacon, you know. Oh, my voice cracked a little bit. The best thing about it is being able to share it with others. There was a point in time when I wanted to own my own bakery. So? Last year, for a class project, I baked muffins for the entire class. I woke up early so that they'd be fresh, and I filled them with the best ingredients I could afford. I wanted them to be something special. Except, nobody liked them. A lot of girls wouldn't even try them, claiming that they had strict diets. Oh my god, this voice is kind of annoying me. I was so happy. Is that better? When some boys took a couple, but then they just threw them at each other. I don't like that voice either. I gave them. I guess I could just do my normal voice, but just a little bit more high pitched. I even gave. Oh my god! I even gave them to some teachers who seemed to appreciate it, but at the end of the day, I found them in the trash. Well, yeah, people never appreciate things that you're supposed to. Working so hard for them is just a waste of time. Maybe. After school, I came here. I wanted to cry, but these little guys came and cheered me up. I fed them the rest of the muffins, and they ate without hesitation. Ever since then, I've brought them something every day as a way of saying thanks. Thanks for what? For being happy when they eat my food. What I like more than anything else is seeing people smile when they eat what I bake. I want to cheer people up and make the world a better place. That's stupid. No, Kota, you're stupid. Stupid? Look at that face, oh god. Cheering people up is pointless. They'll just get depressed again anyway, and then they die. Oh my... Kota, you freaking emo, freaking gothic person. I wouldn't be surprised if he was gothic. Do you really think that? Yeah. I see. That's awfully nihilistic of you. Don't tell me you're going to go all philosophy on me. No, well, I gotta get going. I'll see you tomorrow. What? My name is Ku. And you are? Kota. You know, like soda? Then I'll see you tomorrow, Kota. Don't count on it. Of course. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that wink? That wink. What am I... I'm still here at night? She smiles fondly at me and leaves. Again, the kittens turn their attention to me, but I don't bother to take any pictures of them. This place is so boring and it's much too dark anyway. Even though I didn't get many shots today, I don't think I'll be coming back here. Oh, right. And yet somehow... Hello, Kota. You're only here to take pictures, right? Yeah, the ones I developed yesterday weren't very good. You develop your photos? She sounds genuinely surprised for some reason. I feel a little victorious. Digital is too easy. There's no fun in it anyway. Makes you sloppy too. Since you can afford to make mistakes. I see. This is for you. She hands me a small plastic bag tied with a ribbon. What is this? Cookies. You want some, right? What makes you think that? You came back, didn't you? Oh. With a sigh, I opened the package. I'm greeted with the sweet smell of cinnamon and chocolate. I love you. I take a bite of one. It's actually quite good for a moment. I wonder why anyone would think to dislike this girl's cooking. But I guess that's what the nature of people. That's just the nature of people. I'm sorry. What? You're not smiling. It must not be very good. That's not it. I'm just a bit angry that people don't appreciate your baking. You shouldn't be. If you think it tastes good, then smile. Why are you trying to hang so hard to get me to smile? You don't look like a happy person. You look like a gothic emo bitch. Her honesty is like an arrow to my heart. That's really none of your business. It is, if you keep coming here to see me. I didn't say I was coming here to see you. You didn't have to. Besides, it doesn't matter. I'll just be depressed again tomorrow anyway. Then I'll bring you more cookies tomorrow. Do you really want me to smile that badly? I want to see everyone smile. Oh God. Huh? Another impossible dream. This is why I hate people so much. You know, I hate people too, but for different reasons than you, Kota. You just, you're just very negative. You're just a very negative person. You are a very negative person. You don't like people? It depends, you know. Of course not. They're always ruining things. Ah, Kota. That's not a very good reason. Oh, somebody's texting me. How so? They leap into pictures when I don't want them to, or obsess over how they look as if they really makes a difference, as if it really makes a difference. I can't stand it. They're all so annoying. I guess. Am I annoying? Optimists like Ku have always aggravated me, but there's something about her straightforward honesty that's actually really refreshing. I don't know. She giggles and turns back to the kittens, patting one of them on the head fondly. Patting one of them fondly on the head. Fair enough. It's not like you're annoying or anything, it's just, I love you. I strained my mind, trying to figure out how to explain my feelings. I just don't like people who think they can change the world. Why not? Because it's dumb! One person's life is just a drop in the bucket after all. You don't really believe that. Yes, I do. I do. It's better than believing that I actually change anything. Then why are you here? What? You want to believe it, but you're just afraid to. You're afraid that you can't make a difference, so you don't try. That's not... I can't actually bring myself to deny her statement. Kota, the soda. Yeah? Even if my life is a single drop, every drop of water leaves ripples. Whoa, what? That was some philosophy bullshit right there. Some Socrates or something. She she leaves before I can respond. I don't have a response anyway. Normally, I'd be angry if someone tried to sell some trite inspirational phrase to me. But this is different. She's not trying to sell me anything. It's really what she believes. Ku is so cheerful and confident, but there's nothing about her that's desperate or puffed up. She believes she can change the world with nothing more than cookies and a smile. Honestly, I don't know if she can or not. But I do know that she managed to change me. The sun is setting, and as I raise my camera to photograph it, I can't help but wonder what she'll bring me tomorrow. Maybe I should bring something for her. Maybe I'll ask if I can take her picture. This is only the first drop. What? What? That's the end? I guess this is part 1. Thanks for reading. Yeah. Is that it? Yeah, that's it, you guys. If there's a number 2, I'll look for it if it's free. But that's it for this time, or this episode. I don't know if there's a second one. So I'll see you guys in the next one, alright?